Today's top stories at NBR: cancer diagnostics company share price fall unjustified and overdone. Worksafe warns employers on vaccine mandates. Good Spirits delays purchase of Nourish Group. And there's more coming right up. Kia ora and welcome to NBR Today, 100% subscriber-funded and proudly brought to you by you, as is every story at nbr.co.nz. It's Wednesday, March 30th. I'm Paul Brennan. Thanks again for joining us. Royal New Zealand Yacht Squadron member Jim Farmer QC is not involved in any litigation that others may or may not take over the club and Team New Zealand's decision to hold the next America's Cup regatta in foreign waters. The decision to award the hosting rights to Barcelona was announced this morning, Wednesday morning, seemingly bringing closure to a national debate over whether the renowned sailing competition could or should be held in New Zealand waters. He also clarified that he's not aware of any legal action being contemplated by anyone. The near 30% fall in listed cancer diagnostics company Pacific Edge's share price so far this year is unjustified and overdone, Forsyth Barr analysts say. And the company's new chief executive, Peter Meintjes, has also flagged the company's ailing share price in his first letter to shareholders today, Wednesday. Dual-listed Pacific Edge's share price has fallen from $1.32 at the start of the year to 93 cents today, Wednesday. That's markedly down on the $1.56 high in September last year, but only 6% down over the past 12 months. A research note from Forsyth Barr analysts Matt Montgomery and Andrew Harvey-Green, however, said today, Wednesday, that the 30% fall in share price year to date was unjustified. Broadband retailer Now NZ will probably need to pass upcoming inflation-driven wholesale price increases to its customers. But its CEO, Hamish White, thinks wholesalers and the government should rethink the price rises altogether. White cited the 5.9% price rise being proposed by Christchurch City Council-owned wholesale fibre company Enable Networks from July 2022, saying it is monopolistic abuse. Enable's local fibre network monopoly and that of others like Chorus, Tuatahi First Fibre and North Power insulates itself from facing the brunt of unhappy household and business internet consumers, and they should be doing more to help the retail industry survive, White told NBR. Worksafe is warning employers that there will be little justification in retaining vaccine mandates after April 4, when employers in sectors outside those ring-fenced by the government will be allowed to decide for themselves if they wish to implement vaccine mandates. New guidance has been released today, Wednesday, to say only health and disability, aged care, prison and border workforces will be required to maintain vaccine mandates from April 4. Mandates have been dropped from all preschool, school and tertiary venues and all food, drink, events and other premises. Mandates in the workplace were now only permitted if it was deemed an employee is at higher risk of catching and spreading COVID-19 while at work than they would be otherwise in the community. NZX-listed Radius Lifecare is buying 4 aged care facilities at already tenants for $46.7 million and has another deal underway for a fifth. In an announcement to the exchange this morning, Wednesday morning, Radius said it was acquiring the land and buildings of Radius Arran Court Auckland, Radius Fulton Dunedin, Radius Peppertree Palmerston North and Radius St John's Hamilton. The assets have a combined 342 care beds and are all owned by UCG Investments, which is in turn owned by Windhaven Investments, a private equity firm owned by the Spencer family. Good Spirits has delayed its purchase of Nourish Group, blaming COVID-19 for delays in securing a financier for the $21.3 million deal. The deal will see the NZX-listed bar owner take ownership of Soul Bar and Bistro, Tallulah, the Chamberlain, the Brit, Andiamo, Shed 5, the Crab Shack Wellington, Pravda Cafe and Grill, and the Auckland and Queenstown Jervois Steakhouse venues. Its portfolio of venues will double to 20. It announced the deal in November last year, expecting to settle in the first quarter of 2022, and now expects to close the deal with a shareholder vote in the second quarter, subject to securing a backer. The Electricity Authority has discontinued an investigation into the behaviour of Genesis Energy in the lead-up to power blackouts last August, saying its decision not to offer more generation to the market could have been rational. In a statement issued Tuesday, the authority gave reasons for halting its investigation on February 28th. It said its investigation modelled scenarios involving Genesis failing to offer generation from its Huntley Unit 4 on the evening of August 9th, 2021. The authority said a rational generator could have looked at the information available and decided not to run the unit. The full details of those stories and more are at nbr.co.nz right now. Tomorrow at NBR, in his fortnightly economics column, John McDermott says commodity prices can be a great signal of inflation woes. And in our weekly entrepreneur slot, Izzy Fennick talks about carrying on her father's legacy. I'm Paul Brennan. Join me again from around lunchtime tomorrow for the morning's NBR trending stories, and then again from 5:30 right here for another NBR Today.